Department of Science and Technology. I welcome you all in this very important workshop. This workshop is third in city. We have already organized 2 workshops, one in Delhi and another one in the Bangalore. And we have seen very overwhelming and enthusiastic response from the industry side as well as other partners. I thank FICCI for their cooperation and support for organizing this event in Bangalore, Hyderabad. And as Dr. Radha Kishore said, Hyderabad is known for pharma industry, research institution, research cluster, higher education institution of global standard. So this is the perfect place to organize this event, and I think we have taken a very good decision that one of the events should be organized in the Hyderabad. So as you know, the Department of Science and Technology is the nodal department for all policy matter as well as for supporting and nurturing the scientific and technical research and innovation in the country, across the country. So at the central level, this is the nodal department supporting all kind of science, technology and innovation areas. And one of the mandate of the department is to carry out the assessment, monitoring, benchmarking of scientific and technical and technological potential of the country, so that we can have the understanding of the scientific landscape as well as these data and information can be used for the evidence-based policy planning, especially the science, technology and innovation policy. To fulfill this objective, department conduct a series of, you can say, survey and study, which include National S&T Survey, which we are discussing. We also organize time to time National Innovation Survey. We also do some kind of survey for extramodal projects supported by the government, so that we can understand what are the priority area and what are the research area being supported by the government and other agency. And we also support some sponsored projects so that we can supplement the gap in the data if we require some specific data in a particular area. So those are the activities of the department apart from the supporting the R&D in the country. And therefore the National S&T Survey serves as a critical tool for assessing the country's research and innovation landscape. It provides insight into the country R&D investment as well as the S&T workforce engaged and many other indicators, which is helpful for policy planning and resource allocation and other activity of the department. And National S&T Survey is very big exercise. We are collecting data from more than 8,000 research performing entity across the country, and it includes the data or information from the government sector research institution, private and public sector industry, higher education institution, as well as other scientific and industrial organizations which are recognized by the Department of Scientific and Industrial Research, or those entities who have the potential for R&D and doing some kind of R&D. And based on those data, we publish a lot of reports, covering more than 21 indicators, which again provide the insight, trend and pattern of R&D investment, manpower engaged, the sector which are the performing well, which are in the lower side. So those kind of information we are getting from such, you can say, databases and the statistics which we prepared. And further, these data are shared with the international agency like UNESCO and as well as the WIPO or the OECD for global benchmarking, and also these data are used as a input for many of the global indicators. For example, to you can say the monitor progress on different aspect of the SDG. We have the SDG Global Indicator Framework as well as the National SDG Indicator Framework, in which these data are also used as an input. Similarly, you have heard about the Global Innovation Index. So out of 84 input input and output indicator. 4 of the input side data goes from this very particular survey. So you can understand the importance of the data or the information, not only the country perspective but also from the international perspective. Therefore, the GERTs actually reflect the scale and intensity of our investment in the new knowledge area and the technology. And if we see the global trend across the globe, as per the WIPO report, around 2.75 trillion US dollar are invested, and most of the investment as of now are from the North America, particularly US and the Canada, 29%, and 21% from Europe. However, in the last 25 years, the geography of this has changed. In 2000, the Asia as a whole was contributing around 25%. Now we are, you can say 46%, and India, China, Korea, all these are the emerging, this is the player in the research landscape. So you can say that see the changes happening in this region, and moreover in the recent geopolitical, you can say, implication and the scenario. Again, it will push that all the government in the Asia side or the Asian region will invest more on the technological area and the research and innovation.